put a little bit of solder. So I heat up the connector. Get a little solder in there so it just flows into the cups. You don't want to get it too hot or you'll melt the plastic. You don't want to get it not hot enough or you'll get a cold solder joint and it'll part when you go to use your connector. Now I'm just going to trim these up just a little bit to make them clean. And then I'm going to trim the shielding back just a bit. So I trim the shielding back. Shielding is going to go on 1. So I'm going to go ahead and solder 1 on. Heat up the joint. And then apply the solder to the top. And don't blow on your solder joint. Just let it dry or cool. If you blow on it, it'll cool too fast and you could get a cold solder joint. Okay, so I'm going to use white as my number 2 all the time and black as 3. So I'm going to go white 2, black 3. So I got to remember that for the other side. Okay, so here we go. Now this is a good time to use a pair of dikes or needle nose pliers so you don't burn your fingers. Okay, heat up the cup. Try to bend the wire. Okay, we got number 2 done. And now we're going to put black on 3. Now remember to heat up the cup and apply your wire and then just do a little tap and it should stay in place. It's a good thing to use little needle nose pliers a lot of times so you don't burn your finger, but you'll get the hang of it and you can do it without. Okay, so we got a nice clean joint. All the wires are not connecting the other terminals. There you go, that's it. That took about 10 minutes. So we could do the other side pretty quick. So you can make a cable in about 10 minutes. Once you get the hang of it, and you're not trying to record it. So once again, strip the cable, pull the braiding back, strip your wires, tin your wires, trim to length. Good idea when you're trimming, use safety glasses. Open up your female end. Slide all the items on. And don't forget the other little keeper part. You're right. Sometimes they're tricky to get on because they don't like to split apart real easy. There we go. Okay, and now solder the cup in. Look for your numbers. 1, use that side. Okay. Put solder in your cups. And then populate your cups with the wires. One is the shielding, 2 is the white, hot. Remember not to blow on your wires. You want a nice, clean, even cool. Okay, and I have a little stray wire down in there that I got to clean out. That will cause a short in my signal, or an intermittent short, which is even worse. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we have 2 ends. Snap together. Voila, 1 DMX cable. Now we test them. Take our ohm meter, set it to ohms. When you set your ohm meter to ohms and you touch the terminals together, let's see if I can see this, you'll get a reading. Okay? Right now it's on 1. If you get 0, that means it's dead short, right? So what we want to do is take our leads, plug one into one, and then test one to one. If it goes to 0, we got good connection. If it doesn't, we got a short or a broken wire. Then we go to 2, nothing, and 3, nothing. Oh. Okay, we got a problem. I did a bad job. There should not be any connectivity between these two things. Okay, so I'm going to go back and relook at my connection to see where I went wrong. Okay, that's how we make a DMX cable. That's how you make any audio cable. Make sure you test them afterwards. Don't just take it for granted that you did a good job. Maybe when I twisted it together, it got binded up. Okay, that's how you test them. That's how you make them. So we went through the process of testing or making the cable, testing the cable, found out we had a bad cable. Now we're going to rework the cable. Okay, so we shouldn't have any connectivity in between the posts. That's not a good thing, like I did. So this is DJ Mikey Mike with Direct Sound. Do it from scratch. You can do it yourself. Save yourself a lot of money. Make sure you buy quality parts, even though you get them on eBay or you get them from your local audio store. Make sure you get the quality stuff. But just, save some money. That's all. That's what it's all about. I'm here to help you guys out, save you some money, doing it from scratch with DJ Mikey Mike and Direct Sound. Peace.